Hi, welcome back. Welcome to this forecourt film for our absolutely beautiful 2017 BMW 435D X-Drive Gran Coupe. As the name suggests, this is the larger version of the 4 Series two-door coupe called the Gran Coupe, which has rear doors and also a hatchback sort of styled to the back of it. So it does aid with practicality, but also keeps the sort of coupe kind of shape to it as well, which looks absolutely lovely. You've got fully pillarless doors front and rear as well, which we'll see in a second, but we'll sort of talk you through some of the specifications that this particular car has. This is actually a BMW individual colour. It's called Citrine Black. It looks very, very black in most lights, but as you're getting closer, you probably see here, you actually get elements of brown coming through on it, which will also make sense when we have a look at the interior. But it's a really subtle brown, but you get all sorts of beautiful metallic flecks in there, kind of purples and browns and everything like that. It's a little bit difficult to pop it out in these in this sort of light, but it's a very, very striking colour. And would have been quite an expensive option as new. So the nice thing is, I don't think you'll probably see another car with this exact specification on the road anywhere else. So it's obviously part of that whole BMW individual idea. It has the upgraded M Sport Plus package, so we have things like the 19-inch alloy wheels. Each of one of these are completely unmarked, all with a diamond cut finish to them. We also have the M Sport braking system, so you have the blue calipers with the M logos on them. And then also some interior highlights as well. Speaking of interior, we'll go straight through to it and show you the BMW individual interior. This is called Brown Sugar, and again works very, very well with the paint, but also it's the softer merino leather, really, really lovely quality, and you get this wonderful white stitching throughout, and then the white piping through the middle there as well. So beautifully finished, and then also a walnut style dash. And door cappings and things like that. Not too over the top in terms of the amount of wood that's used in here. It's just obviously used as a trim finisher, but does look very, very smart. And then you get this really lovely merino leather weave on the doors as well, front and rear, which again is a really nice option to have. So as I mentioned, pillarless doors. So you've just got the glass there, through to the back, and we do actually have 3 proper seats in the back there with 3 seat belts. This particular car has been upgraded with the heated rear seats as well, so all of the passengers can enjoy warm seats. And overall, the condition is absolutely lovely. There's no marks to the backs of the seats, no kick marks or anything like that. And the back seats don't really look like they've had a huge amount of people sitting in them whatsoever. Now we've got electric seats in the front, memory for the driver's side, and then also privacy glass to the rear, which again I think actually works very, very well with the Gran Coupe shape as well. Round to the back, being the 435D and the 6-cylinder engine, we have the twin chrome tailpipes. And just looking around it, hopefully it's giving you a good idea of the overall condition of the car. It's really, really lovely. Pop the boot. As I mentioned, you get this sort of hatchback style rear to it. Certainly wide enough for a set of golf clubs. In fact, you're pretty much sure that's why that's hollowed out to that sort of level. So a decent amount of space. The seats do fold down, and then if you did need to put sort of larger items in here, this section here will pull out, and then also the sort of parcel shelf aspect of it in the rear will also can be removed as well, if you have got something large. I'm not quite sure about large dogs or anything like that. You probably could. There'd be enough room towards the back, but maybe not comfortable for large dogs, but certainly smaller dogs wouldn't be a problem at all. Because the car has run flat tyres, there's no spare wheel as with most BMWs, so you have additional storage there under the back. Electric boot can be closed on the key or by pressing the button on the back there as well. And then, as with all 435D models, they are also X-Drive, all-wheel drive, so permanent four-wheel drive for that. Nice badging to the sides. The car was protected with BMW Protect paint protection. If we come down the side here, you'll see completely free of any dents or marks or anything like that. A couple of stone chips to the front, as you would expect. I'll remind you of the mileage, exact mileage in just a second, but again, certainly nothing excessive. And you've also got things like the side cameras here as well for junction view, and adaptive bi-xenon headlights at the front with LED running lights on the front there as well. So a really elegant car, absolutely beautiful. And we wander around to this side. We've got power folding door mirrors, so that can be done automatically when the car locks, or just by pressing the button on there, and then the memory buttons, as we spoke about there for the driver's side. Automatic headlights, automatic windscreen wipers, lovely chunky 3-spoke M Sport steering wheel, media settings, cruise control, and your paddle shift gear change and everything like that on the side there as well. Jumping in and just starting the engine, it's a keyless start system, so you just put your foot on the brake. That will brake into life. Mileage today, 38,656. So nice low mileage for the age. And then we also have the newer style iDrive system on here as well. With the thingies, please ignore the screen flashing. That's purely down to the camera trying to keep up with it. It's nothing to do with the screen itself. That's absolutely perfect. Cycle through here, you've got access to your DAB digital radio as well as FM and AM stations, telephone connectivity for Bluetooth, navigation for Western Europe. Again, this is the professional system, so it's the widescreen, sort of Google Earth style interface, and then the mapping as well. Lovely and easy to use, takes full postcodes and things like that. And then if we come through to my vehicle, this is basically like a control panel for the car, as well as all the additional information, so you can make changes to settings. We've got things like tyre pressure monitoring, so it's constantly monitoring each individual tyre, and will come back after you've driven some distance down the road. We'll tell you exactly what the tyre pressures are. Service requirements, this basically tells you what is due and when, so we don't have anything until October next year, 2024. Engine oil service at the same time, or 16,000 miles depending on which one comes soonest. A vehicle check at the same time. It's going to be an expensive month, October 24. And then front brake pads have 26,000 miles worth of wear left on them, and rear brake pads have 50,000 miles, so has recently been done. Service history wise, it's full BMW all the way through. And the nice thing about this is actually all the information when it's serviced by BMW will actually come up on the iDrive and give you a full rundown of what was carried out at what mileage, and also by whom as well. Judging by this, it's been pretty much the same dealership all the way throughout. Major service there back in 21, and a very major service again just carried out in October 22, which obviously ties in with it being due in 2024. We have dual zone climate control, so separate temperatures for driver and passenger, and also additional vents in the back there as well, so you can rear passengers can adjust the temperatures. And then we also have 3-stage heated seats for driver and passenger, and the rear seats, as we mentioned as well. Coming down here to the main center console, and we have your different driving modes, so anything from Eco Pro up to Sport and Sport Plus. Cup holders are hidden away in here, handy 12-volt socket, as well as additional USBs and auxiliary in sockets down here in the main center. And then the iDrive is controlled by this setting here. This pad in the middle also has full handwriting recognition, so you can actually search through your phone book or for satellite navigation destinations and everything like that using handwriting recognition. I think that's most of it. Oh, I'll just show you the cameras as well. So we've got an additional button down here for the cameras. Just press this one on, and as you'll see, I'm trying to make it stop strobing. These are the junction cameras, so it's actually you can just about see the car to our left, even though we're ahead of it. You can actually just see the edge of it there, and that's basically the wide-angle cameras that I showed you on the front bumper. Just being able to show you there, and then you've also got the rear camera as well. So all those different ones and different views that you have there. So again, that's quite a nice upgrade to have. No cameras would be there as standard. You just have the parking sensors, but with the cameras, it does make it a lot easier to move around. But yeah, looking through the inside, absolutely beautiful condition. Really nicely kept, and certainly no marks or scratches or anything like that to be made aware of. The final upgrade to the M Sport Plus system or M Sport Plus package even, is the Harman Kardon Logic 7 surround sound system, which is again very, very good. No point in me trying to show you how to do that because it's just being recorded through a phone, but a very, very nice, decent sound system with additional speakers in the roof and also under the seats as well. I hope you found this short video useful. As we mentioned, it's a completely unique specification. Certainly won't see another one of these on the road with the external paint and also the individual colour choices on the inside as well. So if we can help with any further information, then please do head to our website, which is jajarvis.co.uk. We have a number of different photographs and images of the car on there, as well as a full specification rundown as well. If we can help with any finance figures or you have a part exchange value, then please do fill out the form on our website or give us a call. Our telephone number is all on there. Thank you very much again for watching, and we'll see you next time.